What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Reality Kingdom, where we lip sync for our life. Get into it. I'm your host, Pharaoh Famous, and we are joined by our wonderful, wonderful co-host, Lisa Rose. Lisa Rose, how are you getting into this drag race, hunty?
Mama Pharaoh, I am getting...
Please!
Oh my God! No, but I'm living for it. What person said? Timo said bullying works. And I'm really happy that we got bullied.
Wait. We don't promote bullying.
We don't promote bullying. But a lot of people were saying,
tell them the story.
A lot of the girls were saying that they want us to cover RuPaul's Drag Race. And we were just like, we just never thought about actually covering it. And girl, I'm happy that y'all put that in our minds, because when I tell you I have been binging this show and I am in love. Like, I just feel like I've really been missing out all of these years. But a part of me is also kind of happy, because it's like, okay, I've been missing out, but now I get to binge it all. So I have like years and years and years of footages that I get to watch and enjoy. So I'm happy about that.
I'm tuned in as well. I'm definitely, honestly, it was one of those things where it's like, you don't know till you try it out. And that's what it was. It was like, drag race this, drag race that. I'm hearing about it here. I'm hearing about it there. Yeah. Woo. And then when I was like, well, fuck it. We should just cover it. They wanted to cover it. Let's see what it is. We supposed to be allegedly gay. So clearly this should be something we into. And so we sat down and we watched season one. We watched season 1 of Drag Race. And it's crazy because a lot of the shows, you can't just start at season 1 and get into it. You can't do that. Girl, when I tell you, bitch, I was ready to put myself in drag myself.
No,
and get out on the stage.
Literally, no, that's like, fuck the bullshit. I don't want to Big Brother.
My life.
I don't want to get on Big Brother. I don't want to do Survivor. I don't want to do Amazing Race, bitch. I want to do RuPaul's Drag Race. I want to become America's next drag superstar, because I feel like I can lip sync for my motherfucking life. I can gag the eleganza down. And most of these bitches don't know how to sew. So I don't even know how to sew, bitch.
You don't need to know how to sew, bitch. You can just get in as long as you have an idea and you can put it. And see, this is the thing. I've always been an artistic type of bitch.
Okay.
So Miss Farrah, I don't know what you other drag girls are doing, but Miss Farrah, she's stepping. When she gets to that runway.
You're gonna turn it.
I'm gonna turn it down every time, bitch. It's nothing.
But I'm so happy because literally though, I remember when I was a kid, I watched a season of Drag Race because my sister was watching the season, and like this is a time where I was watching anything that was reality TV. I watched America's Next Top Model, Face Off, bitch. I watched America's Home Banking Competition. I would watch any reality competition show. So I remember watching, it was season 4 of Drag Race, and I can just recall my mother, Latrice Royale, doing that iconic lip sync to Natural Woman. And that memory has been lodged in my brain for years. But for some reason, I just never thought to actually go back to it. And when I tell you, this rewatch has been so, I just love it so much. Because I talk about this off the podcast, but as gay men, especially gay Black men, I always am wondering, where is the representation? Where is the stories that I can relate to, the experiences that I can relate to? And, we don't really get that on any other reality show. From watching seasons of this show, like, I can tell you the amount of times I've gotten emotional, literally cried, because I can relate to these people's stories as gay men. So it's honestly, it's just a really, really good show. It's fun. It has drama. And we watched season 1. Boom. And then to prepare for All Stars, we watched season 14 because Nigeria and Georgia is from there. And we got halfway through season 11. So we know damn near all of the cast. And then me personally, ever since we watched season 1, I've been binging from season 1 to present day. So I have watched seasons 1 through 7 in full. And All Stars 1, baby. So, baby, I am in it. I am in it. I know the girls. I know the girls. Some of my favorites, of course, Latrice Royale.
Period.
Angela, girl. I live with some Shangela. Who else? Oh, BB Zahara Benet.
Nothing but a goddess.
Mama. That's my mama. And damn Bianca Del Rio. I think she's my season 6 Bianca Del Rio. That is my mama. She is. I love her now. I love so many queens. Like, it's too many to name. It's too many.
So you're gonna be a Lisa Del Rio. That's who you gonna be.
No, it's gonna be Lisa Rose. I'm a unique bitch. Okay, it's
you gotta get your drag family.
If anything, I'll be a Davenport, baby. Lisa Davenport.
Period.
But yeah, no, it's so good. It's so good. I love so many of the people. Like every season, it's just like it's just a new crop of girls, and then it's so camp because they
Lee is a stan
girl. Like I started season 8 today. Like I'm rolling, and so but like every season, it has just like so many different fun personalities, and I love that they're having all stars like back to back because I want to see these girls come back. Yeah. I want to see these girls come back.
Yeah. And honestly, that's probably why, because I would hear about the Drag Race community and how there's this all-star series and there's an all-star every year. And I was like, how the fuck are they doing an all-stars every girl? This is how
I get it.
And they're eating it up every year.
About actually. 6 bitches I like it every season. I need them to come back.
I need all of them to come back. Actually, next all-star season. Every time.
And the best thing, Rue, you gonna piss me off.
Oh, Lord.
Me and Pharaoh have disagreed with Rue a lot because he be saying
Rue don't know what the fuck, and
he be saying some crazy things.
Shout out to Rue, love Rue,
me some Rue. That's mother Rue.
But when we get to that panel, and he's on that panel, and them girls hit that stage, and they hit their stage, and they be eating it up, and then sometimes he don't be seeing they eat it up, and then sometimes they not eating it up, and he's saying they eating it up.
Girl, he be saying anything. He be saying anything, but
he's like, a professional.
But like for example, that first All-Star season. They bring back all these iconic girls, and then they pair them off with each other. Mm-hmm. And so 2 queens is leaving per episode. It's like 6 episodes in season 1. It's like, baby, this is all stars. So I'm getting the feel that every season has some sort of twist. I know there's an all-winner season. I know there's a season where 2 people win. It's like, why are 2 people winning? Like,
this season, no one goes home.
No one goes home. Basically, Rue does whatever the fuck he wants.
It gets camp over there. I mean, love
but guess what? It's Rupaul's Drag Race, bitch. He's gonna do what he wants.
Exactly. Ooh, Lee, they said the black girls eat it up on 8.
Oh, girl, no. I'm gonna the one right now. Because I already knew Bob, the drag queen, from TikTok and social media.
She's black.
So this is her season. I'm excited for Bob, but the other girls too. Okay, I'm excited. Allegations.
I saw that.
Okay, well, we love Vanjie too. Because honestly, Vanjie and Shangela are the same person in my head a little bit. Like, definitely the same archetype. I see why Rue gave both of them a chance to come back the very next season.
And Vanjie is T, and Vanjie's on this season. That's my girl. I'm ready to get into that. That's Miss Vanjie. Bitch, why the fuck my contact done came out?
Oh, girl, get it together. Control it.
I can't. Hold on.
Okay, what if you was in the middle of a lip sync and your contact came out?
Bitch, you wouldn't even knew.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's nothing.
Put some bass in your
this after the lip
head to toe. Hey.
I'm in the Untucked. Now, Lee, did you get it? Lee, did you get into the Untucked of the seasons? Because the girl said you gotta get
okay, so I couldn't find the early season Untucked. I've been trying to look. I seen that there's this app called Wow Presents Plus that has like all of like the international versions and some of the like previous seasons Untucked. But I think this is the first season that has one on Paramount. So I have to see. Because I did see that, like, they'll show in the episodes fights that you missed in the Untucked, but they don't have all of the seasons of it. But no, I'm really, really excited to just dive on in. I plan on finishing the season. I plan on watching Canada's Drag Race, UK's Drag Race. I want to see Canada versus the world, UK versus the world. Like, I'm seated, bitch. Like,
bitch,
oh, girl.
Blind. But hey, the show.
It's gone? It's like
must go on. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. But we still here. Oh, I don't need to see shit. I know that's right. It really needs to pop out somewhere. I don't know where it went.
You sure you want to take a quick breeze to go get it?
That's why I'm like, where is it at, girl? Anyways, so Lee, get into the girls, get into the jig of the season. Let me see if I can take a breather, because there's a twist of the season that they have the charities, and then the rules is no one goes home. So get into that tea. I'm gonna be right back.
Right. So what Ru announces to the All-Star Girlianas this season, and me and Pharaoh was like, hold on. But he tells them that this season there will be no eliminations because they're playing for charity. Which, I mean, I get it. Because like I can see how like you don't want this heavy competitive spirit happening while you're literally fighting for charity. And this way you could have 8 girls that the audience love being there for the entire duration of the season, also collecting money for their charities. Because this is all about giving back. It's not about the competition or the money or even the title, really. It's about giving back. So I can see why, he wanted to do this. I just would have preferred elimination style. However, the way he explains the twist, to me, makes it pretty interesting, because he basically says it's going to be a benefactress badge every week. And so basically the 2 highest queens, they get to lip sync for their charity, and the winner gets to block someone else from not getting a badge the next week. So the 2 girls in the top 2, they will get the badge. And then the most badges at the end, they will be in the top 3. So it's still competitive in a way. Like, you have to be good enough to get these badges to not only earn money for your charity, but to be in the final 3. Because at first we were thinking, okay, there's not going to be any eliminations. They can randomly just say anybody can be the winner on finale. All 8 of them lip sync and will pick one winner. But I like that this is a way of checking their track record, because I would hate for someone to be doing shitty all season and then randomly eat it up on the last lip sync and boom, they win. Yeah. So I like that there still is a slight competitive aspect, but I understand why they wouldn't want it to be like a normal thing, because it is all for charity.
Yeah, no, you spilled, because initially it was like, I was excited because I heard that All Stars sometimes have themes, sometimes have twists. So I was here for it. And then when I found out they didn't go home, I was like, but then when I realized it was for charity, I was like, okay, I guess. So I'm still a little bit in between. A part of me just wishes, I just wish they would get eliminated, because on our rewatch, a lot of the times when we would get excited, it's us being like, that person definitely needs to be lip syncing for their life, and then they wouldn't, or like they would lip sync for their life and then they wouldn't go home, and I'd be like, ooh, they low-key should have went home. All of those opinions, it's like I was so excited to talk about that, and we don't really get that this season, but hey, we'll get it next season. So I know that's right. So there's that. That's still cute. Twist is okay. I think it works because there's still a final 3, like you said, the top 3 with the most benefactresses badges get to do that. I like that part, because then it's still competitive. Yeah. And that's what I needed. I needed a sense of competitiveness, because if I didn't get that, I wasn't going to be gagging. No shade.
What's interesting, though, is that we can watch this entire season without seeing someone lip sync at all. Like, what if you're never the top?
I was just thinking that. But you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, let's say it's the 3rd to last episode and somebody doesn't have any benefactresses badges. There's probably not a chance that they can be in the top 3 anyways. Why are they still here? So it's like, if you get to a certain moment and they can't even win, they should just get eliminated. Like, if you lose this one, you got to go, because you literally can't win the game, because you don't have enough benefactors badges added up. You have 0, and these other girls have 2.
So yeah, I feel like they probably won't, because like that's the thing, it's all for charity. So it's like, even if you win, you'll get money for the charity. So
that's true.
You may not be able to win the game, but you can win this one challenge and then boom. So
and still get money for the charity. Well, shout out to the charities, because
this is all about giving. This is the seasons of giving. Okay,
I know that's right. Period. Let's get into the girls. We got a promo picture of the girls. They did their promo images. Those were tea, and then we have their
superheroes, because that's drag queen save lives,
save the world. What is it? It was drag queen save the world is the theme of the season,
and it saved my world.
Period. Thank you. So let's get into these girls. We're gonna talk about their promo pic and their intro look when they walk into the beautiful, gorgeous room. Now we gonna gag y'all and just start it right off. Boom, boom. Oh, Miss Area.
Angie, that's my sister.
That's my girl. First of all,
hold on. What? Because I was gonna say she should have won.
Oh Lord,
Drag Race 14. But okay, she got cut 3rd. It's fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Me and Pharaoh are confused because how did Willow Pill beat Lady Camden?
Now we might be shaking the table right now, y'all.
I don't know if we're shaking the table. I don't know if Willow Pill.
I don't know if we're shaking the table or not.
But my thing is, if Angela didn't win, it should have been Lady Camden. It should have been Lady Camden first.
It should have just been Lady Camden. And for it to end up being Willow Pill, I was
right in my spirit.
I was definitely just confused. Like, Camp, yes. But other than that, Trey says it would. Hold on. Malik
Not
says
too much of Willow.
Hold on. Because Willow ate all season. Trey says it was just the hype.
Not too much of Willow. Let me get off her neck.
Okay. Because look.
She struggled postseason. Oh, that's sad. I mean, I like her as a person. I really do. But I just didn't think she deserved to win.
The next drag superstar was the category. And to me, it was Lady Camden who embodied that. But great for Willow. Beautiful gowns.
That's the thing. It's RuPaul's Drag Race, not Lisa Rosé's Drag Race. So clearly, I didn't get to decide.
You're right. But hey, for me, back to Angeria. Loved Angeria on her first season. She's one of the drag queens who give regal. Yeah, she gives elegance.
Cunt. Just very cunt. I just love it so bad.
So I love that for her. Her promo look to me is tea.
Her drag is so elevated this season. It really is. Her drag was always so good. Because even in the promo, they show like all of her past looks, but like she really is she kills it. She kills it every single time for me.
She really does. I love it every single time too. Now, what I will say, hot take. This intro look is not one of my favorite looks from her, actually. It's actually not one of my favorite looks from her. I think she stepped out of her like usual zone by wearing pants and stuff, or those are kind of pants. I think it's cute, but it's not one of my favorites from Angeria. It's really not. But you loved it, or how'd you feel?
I thought it was cute. I loved it.
It's cute. That's kind of how I feel. It's cute, but she's still here to slay. And she's still here to win for her charity. Period. Thank you. Her charity is something black. Let me see. Shout out to the black.
Period.
It was the National Black Justice Coalition. So she's here for the black mental health. And so
I live. That's why.
Thank you.
I live for her name, Angeria Paris Van Michaels.
Very elegant, and that's how her drag is. Very, very elegant.
Very elegant. Very Period. Southern rich dynasty. She's a woman.
Period. Okay, y'all. We moving to the next one. Boom.
Got Mick. We didn't watch Got Mick season. We did not watch Got Mick season, but from what I've seen so far, she's cunt. She's
cunt a little bit. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the promo picture and then I saw the intro, I was like, what is this? Because the white face, very, very different. It's so super goth-esque. So I was like, is this all you're able to give or what? Because I'm not usually a big fan of people who only giving the same thing over and over and over again. We quickly saw that was not the case. We got Mick. But I was definitely like, hold on. I have my eye on her. But honestly, the looks are cute. The bodysuit in the
I feel like
the promo is cute.
The look that we saw from her season, I was like, oh, they're about to come with the come. Okay, it's really about to go down. But only a few looks, I felt like I was like, ooh, she's really gagging me. But in general, like she's really camp. And I've realized that the judges, they really, really care about those camp drag queens, which I understand it because drag is an art form. And so I love the girls who are able to take it and create a story or like this piece with it. And that's what she does with her drag. And it's like,
I agree.
And I like it because it's camp, but it's also cunt. It's camp cunt.
I agree.
Couture, camp couture. It's like, you know what I mean? And a lot of girls, they can give you oddball, they can give you camp, but they can't bring it to couture, to fashion, to fish, any of it. It's just like, oh, it's just different. So I like that hers is different, but it's also tea.
And my favorite drag queens are the ones who can do both. I kind of don't like if one just kind of stays in either of the zones. Yeah. So I love that from what I see from Got Mick. Got Mick is damn near already one of my favorite drag queens because of how she can mix both concepts so elegantly. Trey says she's one of the top fashion girlies of the franchise. That's a statement.
I'm telling you, them looks them looks when they showed her final look, I was like, how they didn't win?
Oh my God, her final look was so tea. It was just so tea. They said season 13 is one of the fashion seasons. Y'all gotta watch.
I'm here. So yeah, I love me some Gottmik, and then they're the first trans man on the show ever.
Yep, ever. Shout out to trans men. Period. I know that's right. She's also playing for the Trans Lifeline.
Period.
Period. 1 and 2. She talked about how she struggled with mental health when it comes to being transgender, and that it's great to have a lifeline for transgender people, especially when they're in times where they feel like they're alone. You know, recent days, bitches is hating on trans. You might as well die.
Drag queens, gays, like we went back to the goddamn 1760s. It's terrible. And what's crazy is that, you know, when I'm watching these previous seasons, they're talking about the same things, the struggles in the gay community. And when we saw that segment in All Stars today, it really hit hard that this shit is happening today, still to this day. And it seems so elevated right now, because like what they're talking about is actually happening. Nazis marching down the street in broad daylight, people just being racist without a care. Like the amount of people today that are okay with being homophobic, transphobic, fatphobic, ableist, like people just do not care. People really just don't give a damn. And the difference between people are being too sensitive and you just being a weirdo. Like I don't understand why anyone gives a fuck how someone else lives their life. It's so many insane.
It's absolutely crazy, and it's getting really, really bad with the trans. What they say? That's Simone.
Simone.
Girl, I see that.
Let me get into it. Is that Black Queen?
She couldn't outdo
Simone. That's not like a Black Queen.
And let's get into that tea. But no, it's getting real bad for the trans girlies too. Like you're spilling, but I feel like it's so weird how like the people who have that hatred and who hate these groups of people, they really just move throughout which group they want to hate at the time. At one time it's gay people, and then okay, we cool with gay people, but we gotta hate the trans people now. And it's like, goddamn, fucking get over it. We're here. Thank you.
That's what's so crazy too, is because when these things are pushed to the forefront, people like to pretend like it hasn't existed. Trans people have existed for years. Drag queens have existed for years, and then people, because it's now, you know, pushed out by the right as this huge issue, people are acting like, oh, this is something that people are just doing last year. Everyone's trans now. Everyone's a drag queen now. No, y'all just are paying more attention to something that has nothing to do with you.
And then it's so clear that it's so clear that people who think like that, it comes from ignorance. Because if you had a knowledge of just that these things exist, these things have been existing, people genuinely did not think it existed until recently. And it's like, you're fucking insane if you don't even consider the fact that there's 8 billion people on this earth, and there's been billions and billions of people before you were even born. For you to think that this concept just came about in your lifetime right now, 2 years ago, you got to be the dumbest bitch alive, don't you? Like, y'all are very, very just not smart. And it's very clear. And then even if it was something that was new to you, why do you immediately hate it and dislike it? And what I learned through life, through growing up, through school, is that when people have hatred, it really is just ignorance. It always goes back to you having ignorance. You don't have the knowledge. You're not well educated. Or jealousy. But even jealousy comes from ignorance too. It's like it's just so nasty.
It boils down to ignorance. And that's the thing, like touching on what you said, it's like to think that, because in your experiences that you didn't see it, that it's not existing and it hasn't been existing in the world is crazy. Because even now, like I'm still not even necessarily in this community that much, like the drag community and things like that. I'm just watching it from home, but it's like I can see that this is a community. I can see the amount of people that this show is touching, and it's like this has always been a thing, you know. Just because you didn't realize it was a thing, it's always been a thing. And it's sad that people just don't care how they affect other people's lives, because when you hear some of these people's stories, it's sad. It really is sad, the amount of things that we as gay people, trans people, LGBT people have to go through in the world just for being different. And they do not care. Like it drives people literally to offing themselves, and people don't care.
And it's like, I feel like when I meet people. There's a lot of times where I meet people who aren't in the same type of community as me. I grew up in a Black minority-based community, and then there's people who I've met who didn't grow up in any type of situation like that. They don't know a lot of Black people. They don't know a lot of minorities. So a lot of the times I'm talking to them about stuff. It doesn't even have to be serious things like transgenders or drag. It could just be I'm talking to them about music, and they'll be like, they have no idea who that is, and that person can be someone who I've known my entire life, and everyone I know knows them, and they don't even know who I'm talking about. And it's like we can live in two totally different worlds and still be in the same city. I'm in the same city as these people, and we have two totally different lifestyles. I'm over here at work, and the man is calling me, talking about some, oh, I have 80 credit cards. How am I supposed to know my credit card number? And I'm like, sir, you have 80 credit cards? And he was like, don't you? Doesn't everybody? And he's angry at me because he thinks it's common. And it's like, sir, this shit is not common to me. You live in your own rich world. Congratulations, actually.
Congratulations.
And I don't. And it's like, I just feel like people get so caught up in the people who are around them. They surround themselves with like-minded individuals, and they just forget that there's a totally other different world out there. The issue is when you start hating the other world. Are you
That's
dumb?
where it gets like, because like at the end of the day, like when I don't know something, I either stay out of it or I support. It's like, why would I not support someone in doing what they want to do?
Yeah.
It's like if they want to do it, it's not my life. Period.
Child. Let's get into the next queen.
Period.
Ah!
Gorgeous. That's my sister down. I live for Georges.
We finna get dragged because the girls was dragging Georges on Twitter. Now, what I will say is, Georges is a sister like that you love hard. Mm-hmm. So when I talk about Georges in drag, it is definitely always Georges. What the fuck is that? And it's no shade, but just look at this intro look, and Georges. If you're seeing this, if love you down, great, gorgeous, you are. However, sweetie, this look not looking. Not for me.
I didn't like that entrance, like that red. I really didn't, especially because they previewed to the one she came in on 14, and that red was really cunt. I really enjoyed that. But no, I didn't live for this. The face and the hair is cunt down. Mm-hmm. I live for that, and I also live for the promo look. I really do. I'm excited for Georges. Okay, the lip sync assassin her damn self. Mm-hmm. I was living for her all season 14. I definitely understood the critiques she started to get, because I do think some of her looks give kind of one tone. Like both of these looks, I can tell this is a Georges official. Like she rocks this, and she rocks it well. But you know, I think if she can definitely, if she's able to do the improv and the comedy better this time, I could see her eating it up, because she eats that runway. Like she even though this is the look, she would stomp down that runway like it's the best fashion couture Met Gala gown that she has on. So,
and that confidence is what's key to drag. You cannot be in drag and be a weak ass hoe with no confidence.
You're literally
you truly can't.
Dressing in the exaggerated makeup and
it's all about exaggeration. And you're timid.
And you're timid. Like you cannot be a shy drag queen.
You can't be a shy drag queen. And what Georges gives, especially when she gets out on that stage, is pure confidence. She exudes it when she's lip syncing for her life, when she's lip syncing for the win, when she's stepping down the runway. If there's ever a dance number or a performance, she's always really, really good at that. And that's what I noticed. There's something really good about all these queens. And it was honestly hard for me to tell, like, dang, who should have won if this was a time for someone to go, because they all have such good qualities. It's clear they're all stars. It really is. Mm-hmm. Like I noticed when watching the seasons, you know, those first couple of rounds, it's like you can go, and then when you get a little bit later in the season, and all of these girls has made top 6 except Plastique Tiara,
which we'll get into.
We'll get into that. Put a pin in that. But all these girls have made it to that end game. And when you get towards that top 8 area, it's almost like, damn, all these girls is good. Like they all are good in their own right for the most part. And I feel like that's what we're seeing here. And Georges has so many good qualities. But when it comes to the look, sometimes I'm like, your flow is such a bore. Mm-hmm. And it's
there's an elevated look that I feel like sometimes a lot of the seasoned queens really have. Like Shay, Chanel, she can give that like elevated look. I think Angeria is even really good at that. And she's not even that older, but some queens have it, and I feel like some queens are like still working towards it. But Georges is young. So I feel like definitely it will just come with age.
Mm-hmm. Next we have and it's no shade. Now, I don't know if she has fans. I don't know if she has stands. I don't know if she has shooters, but I'm neither. If Nina West has a billion haters, I'm one of them. If Nina West has one hater, the rest of them died, and it's me. Because no shade, Nina West ain't gagged me.
Okay, because
no, she gagged me one time. She did gag me one time, and I think it was this episode. She did gag me. I ain't gonna lie.
Her first gag, mind you, because we're in the middle of season 11, and
she's honest. There's no good qualities.
No good qualities. Free Palestine. Period. Watching season 11, none of the looks eat. And then if you watch the preview introducing the queens, they do a flashback of all of the shit. And I'm like, ugh. I mean, she won Miss Congeniality. She's nice. I love that. I do live for her. I like the personality. I think she's a really nice personality. And she's also booked and busy down. So from her character on the Snatch Game from her season, she was able to book Hairspray. And she's been touring with Broadway to do Hairspray. So she's booked. She's worked with Disney. She's done a lot of things. Written a children's book. Like, she got money, honey. But the drag for me, I have not liked one look that she stepped out there with, except one we're going to talk about. But I'm sorry. I just don't be. It doesn't eat for me. It does not.
It doesn't eat for me. It never eats for me. I almost have no thoughts. She bores me, actually. And you know what? She doesn't bore me. She angers me. She comes out and shit.
She doesn't bore me because every time she pisses me off, I'm like, oh. Like, every time
I'm shocked in a bad way.
But in a bad way.
In a bad way. It's like, oh, I didn't know I was looking at a clown today. And this is what this outfit gave. It gave, and this is the thing. Drag is supposed to be exaggerated, elevated, and I guess in Nina's mind she thinks clown because that's always the direction.
Oh my God.
It's no shade. It's absolutely no shade. I'm trying to be serious. I think Nina's mind goes more circus or.
Shut up! Why are you reading down?
I think Nina's mind just goes. Open? The library is always open at TRK. Thank you.
Oh, no shade.
The Reed Kingdom. Thank you. Okay, so boom. I just think it. Okay, Lee, because I don't want to say it again. If you went to a circus and you saw this lady come out, would you feel that it's out of place, or would you feel like it blends in?
I would feel like it blends in.
Okay, that's last thoughts on Nina. That was all. Next we have the winner of Drag Race All Stars 9.
Miss Mamas.
Miss Plastique, honey.
Oh, this is Cuntique Tiara.
Cuntique.
This, y'all want to talk about fish? This is fish, salmon, tilapia.
It is all that. It stink in the room with Plastique Tiara because it's nothing but fish in there.
Juicy special, bitch. Like this, she's so cunt. Like, I'm sorry.
A whole seafood platter.
I'm sorry. And I feel like this is definitely someone who
they said she
has learned from their first season because her looks were killer in season 11. That's why I understand how she didn't get top 6. But Plastique should have been in final 3. But after seeing what we've seen so far, she needs to win. But hold on, this is sorry to jump ahead. How in the fuck does she not win the lip sync in episode 2 against Got Mick?
Girl, we gonna get into that.
Piss me off, Rupaul.
We gonna get into that.
Don't piss me off.
Malik don't seem like a fan. Malik says she's pretty inconsistent. So this is my thing. The critiques I had about Georges, I did initially, or because we watched Georgia season first, season 14, and then we went and we watched season 11. I was like, this is a similar, I feel like, archetype to Georgia's in the sense that, like, you kind of wear those bodysuits and your body is very T, so it works on you. But if you were doing the same thing over and over again and you were a bigger girl, would it be cunt or would it just be a bodysuit? And that's my issue. I feel like you really need to, you gotta expand your horizons. But I feel like Plastique actually has. And I feel like her looks always have some type of elevated form to them.
I
and especially this season.
I think she's, especially what we've seen so far. I feel like no shade to my sister Georges, but I feel like Georges wouldn't be able to kind of give the looks that Plastique is giving. No, she
definitely gives elegant, and it's always a different element that she adds to her drag, and that's what I like. I hate when queens get out there and they kind of have the same, because you always have a style. but you have to have something elevated to your style, or else it's gonna get boring. And there's other people this season, and we'll get into them. And I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. But next we have Miss Roxy Andrews. Why is this picture all to the right like this? Ghetto. That's ghetto as hell.
Roxy Andrews, who are people at? Period. She was on season 5. She was on, I believe, Alyssa Edwards and Coco Montrese season or whatever. I'm excited to see Roxy. I just watched season 5 recently, so she's a really fun personality. Her drag is cunt. It really was in the season.
Is it?
Now,
no shade.
We'll talk about this episode, but
it's no
season 5, her drag was very, 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 very tea. I haven't watched All Stars yet. This is really interesting because I know on season 5 she had like this trio with a drag queen named Detox and Alaska, Relaxa Tux, something like that. And I know that trio was also on All Stars together. So this is like her first time not with her 2 girls, with her. Yeah. But the looks in the episode.
I'm not gagging.
I wasn't gagging. I'm so sorry because I love Roxy Andrews. I did. I loved her looks, but I'm not gagging.
Even this intro look, I'm like, this is the worst intro look. And to me, it was. I don't know Roxy. I don't know the history. I don't know that she's this legend that they're talking about. So all I can go based off of is from what I know, which is All Stars 9 Roxy.
Well, let's focus on the promo look. The promo look eats.
The promo look eats. It does.
But yeah, the intro look. And we'll talk about the other looks going down. But I didn't like this intro look.
And then it just goes downhill from here. I'm like, hold on. This is the queen. This is the queen.
But she really is. She really is. Like, you have to watch season 5, and I'm sure she eats on All Stars too.
But it's like you know how it's like you have a crush on somebody, and you're like, he is so cute, and they're like, let me see a picture, and you pull up the picture, and it's like, oh. And then you're like, oh, but he really is cute. He really is cute.
I think she's gonna prove herself because the thing is,
this is Roxy's picture.
Roxy is someone who she eats the challenges up. I feel like she's one of those well-rounded queens. She can sew. She puts these looks out like she can fit the category. I feel. Mm-hmm. Now I can't defend the looks on these episodes because I agree with you. I don't like them like that. But I don't doubt that Roxy's gonna come at some point because she be eating.
Okay. She gonna have to, and look, I am not a drag queen.
Right. I'm
just a random person on a random podcast who's not gagged. Let's go to the next.
Oh my God.
Ooh, Chanel. Now Chanel gags me every time.
Now, this is an OG mama.
And I've seen season 1, so I actually know her. And from season 1, I was like, this is a gag. Like she always gives. It's honestly similar to this. She definitely has a style. She gives shoulders. She always gives gown. She always gives, a little bit of a different type of energy. Hourglass. She always has the like wide bottom of the dress. Very cute. Love it. I thought she deserved the finale in season 1, and I think she ended up getting 4th place and not making it to the top 3.
Well, that's the thing. She claims that she quit because Ru had asked, well, who should go home? And she said herself, and then she went home. Yeah. So she claimed even in All Stars 1 that she voluntarily left, which is why she left.
Because she felt like instead of her, it should have been Rebecca Glasscock who was leaving at a point. And a lot of people didn't believe that Rebecca Glasscock deserved final 3. I thought, they had a lot of good reasons. I felt like none of the other girls could really had the authority to speak on where Rebecca Glasscock got because they weren't that good themselves. But Chanel did. Yeah. And Chanel was basically like, I should have been in the top 3 instead of that girl. And honestly, I would have to agree. Rebecca definitely gave Fish down. That was a woman. But other than that, there's more to that there's more to the drag than that. And that was when I was like, does Ru prefer Fish over a good drag? And it's no shade.
Okay.
But starting off season 1, I'm like,
preference. There definitely is.
Even like I don't know. I just feel like he gets real happy when he sees somebody giving Fish. And it's like great, but to me, and I don't know shit about drag, but to me, is that drag just looking
definitely
the most like a woman? Like, I don't believe that's what it is, but I think he definitely, likes people who look a lot like a woman. But love Chanel.
I do love Chanel. She's always gave really, really camp looks. I liked her in All Stars too. She was paired with Chad Michaels. I do live for Chad Michaels. I feel like Chad kind of carried her a bit in All Stars. I said that was the duo season. I didn't like too many her looks necessarily. I thought Chad ate a lot of times. I just didn't feel like Chanel always did. But I feel like her drag is always very fun, and she's also able to give that camp with couture. Because like this promo look is crazy. I mean the horns. I mean this headpiece, everything about it. And even then, like the intro look kind of giving this homage to the Snake Medusa look in her season 1. And I remember they would tear her down so much in season 1 for doing all of the theatrics that I feel like they expect now from Queen. So I feel like she really is a pioneer in that way.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I felt like she was embodying what the show almost became to be in future seasons in the first season.
Like,
and they were kind of
walking down juggling goddamn bowling ball pins.
Yeah, like she would show that she had talent and the looks. And I feel like she was one of the only people that first season who did that. And they kind of was like, they wasn't too excited about it, but time has passed, drag has evolved.
I agree with Malik here. I think this may be it. A little tacky. Sometimes it gets
she is tacky. And it's just the energy that's tacky. It's never really even the look. It's almost just like she always has to be extra. That's what Chanel is. Chanel is extra, and she was very extra in her first season. Didn't see All Stars 1, but it's like that takes away from the look. And I think that's what they were trying to explain. It takes away from her drag when you're doing this over the top shit. But I haven't seen it so far in All Stars 9. And if that's the case, go ahead, give her that win because she's eating. Next. It's Miss Vanjie.
Miss Vanjie.
It's Miss Vanjie. Now, you remember earlier
Oh, no.
We was talking about girls who might
gonna drag our sister.
We're not gonna drag Miss Vanjie
because the intro look is T.
The intro look is
the
cute.
promo look kind of.
This intro, this gives baps, and Vanjie gives baps too.
I see it.
Love that. I do love Vanjie. I've only seen her on season 11. Oh, she went home first on season 10. So I've seen season 11. She's just her personality. Some of these queens, the personality really carries them so far. Yes. I love Vanjie as a person so bad. I really, really want her to succeed. But when it gets to the drag,
her and Georges is definitely in the same category for me.
Yes. And honestly, more so her. And it's no shade. It's just almost like
I feel
because like I said, Georges has those and Vanjie does have good quality. She's very funny. She's good at comedy, but she's not one of the best at comedy. Georges is regarded as one of the best performers in Drag Race history. I haven't seen all the shows, but people keep continuously saying it. It's like, Vanjie, are you one of the most funny ones? Because they're saying it's Nina Weston and Angeria. So it's like, what are you?
The best at, basically.
The best at. And it's no shade, love her.
Being Miss Vanjie.
Now, she's the best. What she's the best at is marketing.
Yeah.
Because I know
because you know Miss motherfucking Vanjie.
And I guess that's she's able.
I mean, that really is her superpower in a way.
Yeah,
because
that's what it
is. The way she was on season 10, she went home first in season 10, and they brought her back in season 11. That only happened with Shangela, and it's because of the personality. Because Shangela, no shade to myself, but she wasn't that good at drag either. She was literally learning drag as her seasons was airing, but Rue loves her so much that's what kept her around. I think that is definitely a great thing for Vanjie because regardless of what she places, she's going to go and do great things after the show. But like the looks, I felt like every queen, even Nina West, evolved from their season. Yeah. I didn't feel that in Vanjie's looks this episode. I didn't. Yeah. So I do feel like literally, I think she probably could have got eliminated if it wasn't for no elimination.
Yeah, I agree. I will say, but what we said about the personality thing, I think it's true because watching season 2, with Tyra winning, I remember there was a moment where the judges was like, she's just so not personable. And a part of me thought they were going to use that to like eliminate her from the competition. And I do think it's important as a drag superstar to be personable. You have to attract a crowd. You have to have people wanting to support you and wanting to follow you and wanting to watch you. And some queens can't give that and they can still win, but it's like, is that the embodiment of a drag superstar? So maybe there needs to be just a personality curve. Like I love that Vanjie's here because she's one of my favorite people here.
It definitely is, and a strong person for that is who I said earlier, Bianca Del Rio from season 6. I live for that bitch. She is so hilarious, and it just makes you just fall in love with her. But her drag was great. No misses. I just feel like there wasn't anything like so spectacular and stand out. But I think that she brought it in every other category. That because the drag was good, it's like, well, she deserves it overall because it's all about having other qualities. Like you can be cunt, fish, tilapia down, but you have Vance's personality.
Yeah, exactly. Child. So that was the last intro look.
That was it? Oh my god!
That was the last intro look. Those were the 8 girls of the season. I'm very excited for this season. Love all of them. And we can get into the rest of the episode. So they all came in. Ru comes in, tells them all the rules we already discussed of this season, how they're playing for charity, etc. And then immediately, the library is open
because reading is what? Fundamental, bitch.
And girl, when I tell you the girls read down this time,
I was like, why do they keep bringing up my sister Roxy? Wait, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, child. No, the reads were very, very, very good for no fucking reason. For no reason. They was talking about Angeria teeth. They was getting into people's tuck. Even Georges did good, and it's no shame, but I didn't expect Georges to do good. No. She didn't do great.
Because Georges just goes straight to insults.
She does. It's like, girl, why are you being mean?
she said that she got a fucking pamper on. No, which Mick sent me when she said, Vanjie living so black, is 2 face tapes away from hosting RuPaul's Drag Race. That sent me over the edge. Or who said, who said it, but someone was like, so it was about Vanjie. They said, judging by the way you look, you didn't know you were going to be here either.
Oh my God. Who was that? No, they were gagging. They were gagging the girls. I loved it. I really, really loved this read. This read.
It's a fun staple. I wonder. That's why I've started to realize too. There's so many like staple challenges they do every single season. That's so fun. Like the iconic snatch game. Like, we get next week. I'm so excited.
I know. I wonder if the other All-Stars give this when they get the challenges, because these challenges, it's like you can tell these is All-Stars. The way they was reading and the way they be doing this stuff, it's like, are the other All-Star season giving like this or what's
and maybe because it was All-Star 1, but All-Star 1 didn't give that. All-Star 1 gave these are people fresh, still learning it out, still working it out, because it was a lot of times people was really flopping. But that was season 1, so.
Roxy won this challenge. Malik said Gottmik should have won this. I think Gottmik should have won it too. I remember Gottmik eating it up. But Roxy won this. Roxy did good as well. She wins $2,500 for her charity, so she's winning money for her charity. And boom.
My thing is, they just want to just give Gottmik all her money because I don't get it. Because like we gonna get to the lip sync. Because I just feel like
we gonna get there. We get to the first challenge, and they have to write and perform as a team the theme song for Drag Queen Save the World. So they have to come up with a performance all together and perform it all together. And then they all have a rapping part or a singing part in the song itself. And then they're going to perform that when they're doing their looks and shit, right? So boom. They have their challenge. They're all working on it. And we see who's bonding with who. Now, Angeria and Georges, they're from the same season. So they talk about how they're locked in. They're bestie esties. And they're scoping out the competition, and they say, Roxy, this is her 3rd time. She's kind of a legend. She might have to go. And they also said Nina, because Nina's this comedy goddess. Now, we didn't watch the rest of season 11, but like, you know, her snatch game was cute. It was good. Her snatch game was good, but it's like,
it was a funny character, which is what they definitely try to go for. I feel like, we saw her excel in some of the challenges. Like because remember a lot of times we would be like, why does she keep getting safe? This drag look was terrible. It's because of the challenges. And that really is a big part.
Yeah, it is. So they're looking at her. We see that Plastic Tiara and Roxy are really close friends. So they have like a conversation about how they got each other's back in the game. And then this is when we get into the discussions about how all of the troubles that's still happening in the community, in the world. We kind of already talked about that. But what they do say here is they're like, y'all, that's why y'all need to make sure to register to vote and get into the vote and get up again the boot and beat the motherfucking votes up. Period. The fuck? Go vote. Thank you. Period. No bars. Then we get to the choreography. None of them know how the choreography and Georges is the best dancer. So Georges decides that she's going to be the one who actually choreographs the entire dance. They're learning to dance. Chanel struggling. Woo. Real cute scene. Love that for them. Period. Then we get to the cover girl putting the bass in your walk. Hey. First of all, shout out to the special guest this episode. My sister, my blood sister. Me and Kiki grew up in California together. It was honestly, this is not my sister, but that's my cousin. We grew up in California together. We grew up in California together. We lived about 45 minutes away from each other. I would see her sometimes. Sometimes she would see me. Kiki Palmer is dead ass my girl. I need to get on Claim to Fame. And then she would be my cousin because that's my sister. That's my sister. Okay, I don't know that girl, y'all, but I love Kiki, baby. This is Kiki Palmer. Yeah, get into her podcast. Love her podcast down. She really talking about no, that's my girl.
Period.
Get into Nope. Get into what was that one where she was a pretending to be a slave, but it wasn't even slave times no more. It was like 1990s, and then she got out and then she got revenge. Get into that movie too.
I have no idea.
Get into all the Kiki Palmer shit. That's all I'm saying. That's my girl. So, boom. The category for this look is signature fragrance. So they have like a cute little perfume bottle, and then their outfit is matching.
The girlies were eating this up.
Now this was cute. I love this challenge. I really did. Now they do their whole performance. They dance and shit before we get into the looks. It was cute. Boom.
It was nice. This is when I saw. I was like, ooh, my sister Roxy. She's not giving it like that.
She wasn't giving it. I didn't think Nina did that well, and I don't think Roxy did that well either. And when it came to the actual musical parts, the raps, my favorite raps were Angeria and Georges and Plastique.
But I lived for Vanjie solo. On that stage. She was performing down.
She was. I did love that. I loved Vanjie's performance. I loved Angeria.
Chanel sounded like a 40-year-old corporate dad trying to rap. I did not like that at all.
Oh my God. You talking about me reading the girls?
That one it sounded like. I did not like that rap at all.
I didn't
help
like
him out with that rap.
My favorites when it came to the performance plus the rap were definitely Vanjie and Angeria Georges.
Period.
Let's get into these looks though. Ooh, let's get into the looks of the night. Now, for perfume, what is it? Signature fragrance. We present to you Miss Angeria Van Michaels.
Oh, mother. Now, see, I did not like the coloring. But the execution on this look, the figure, the hat.
Hey, get into that beat, honey. That face is tight. I didn't mind the colors, actually. It was good. I think this is a really good look, and I really like the look. I like how this is definitely signature Angeria. She always gives kind of like the hourglass body. She always gives kind of like the same thing, the big hats. This is very Angeria.
Southern rich energy.
Rich.
Like she has money. A plantation home. Like
she does. So I love this look, but it wasn't my favorite. And I immediately was like, I don't know if this will be my favorite. So I like it.
But she matched her bottle
very well
to a T, basically. Yeah. So definitely execution of the challenge. Ate it up.
Period. Next is Gamic. Now, I wasn't gagging.
I didn't live for this one. Because, like I said, when I saw the previews of her looks in season 13, so I'm thinking she's about to come with like the theatrics, the theming, all of it. And this is theatrics, like the chain, but I just didn't really live for it. But same as Angeria, like fit the execution of the bottle to a T. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it just fits the energy. But I didn't like I didn't like the chain thing. I didn't like it. And then also if you take away the chain, it's just like a simple black thing. So I don't know. I thought I was expecting more. I was.
Yeah, honestly, me too. I wasn't gagged. And honestly, I feel like if this was a new season, like not an All-Stars, this would have been great. You would have been safe and down. You would have ate it up. Yeah. But it's like, this is All-Stars, baby. And this is your first look of All-Stars. I'm not too gagged. I just feel like it was kind of safe, in my opinion. You know, ball and chain was okay, but not gagging. Next, Georges. Not gagging.
Georges. This is signature Georges. This is signature Georges.
And I think
that's the problem. Like I said, it always and that's a good thing because like it shows that she has personality. It shows that she has a staple, a branding. You know what I mean? But it's just like it also isn't giving me anything that I didn't expect. There's not one time Georges walks behind there and I'm gagged by what she has on.
Yeah, same.
It's like this is Georges. This is definitely Georges. But it was definitely cute. But like also kind of similar to what we just said about Mick. It's like. This is the premiere day runway. You gotta come with the cum, and I just feel like okay, but it's a cute look.
Yeah, it's a cute look. I guess. I guess. I hate that she does this. I hate that she always comes out in the same similar costume. Like, switch it up, baby. Next is Nina West. Now, I'm never gagged. I'm never gagged, but this was one of her better. Like I ain't see. This was her best look I've seen since her original season. Because her original season trash. And then we got this, and I'm like, okay, this is mid at least.
Especially as far as like it was the exact same size as the bottle.
It's the same size as the bottle, so I love it. For what it is. Not gagged though. Next. Ooh, now who gagged me was. Now who did gag me was.
And like it's like the thing is it's like maybe people was right. Maybe because like what is this other than just wings in a bikini?
That's all it is. And that's what pissed me off.
Cut. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Like she's cut. Like,
so this is the thing. She came out with the wings covering her, and I was super gagged. And then the first set moved back, and I was like, I love this. And then when the second set moved back, and it was just her in a bikini, I was like you look amazing, but I'm honestly I'm not impressed. Like I'm not super impressed.
This gives Victoria's Secret's runway model. Like this girl is gorgeous. Like it is crazy how good she looks. And same, like definitely fit the bottle to the T. Like the fact that she had the wings wrapped around, and then like amazing. It was honestly for the art form of it all, I was living.
Yeah, I love that. Like. Because she had the wings and then they moved and then there was 2 sets of them, I feel like it really allowed me to ignore the fact that she was in a bikini at the end of the day and just embrace it. So I still liked it. I liked the look. Next, we have Roxy Andrews.
When it popped up, I'm just like, oh,
And now this was absolutely terrible. I said, Lee, this looks like when you're at Disneyland and they give the costumes to the Tinkerbell understudies, Tinkerbell's little friends. She looks like Tinkerbell's winter friend at Disneyland. Like it's not serving it gives costume. It doesn't give outfit. It doesn't look real. I didn't think the face was good. I didn't.
This was a regular season. She would have been lip syncing.
The bottle not even tea to the thing like that. The bottle is more glistening. I feel she's just.
I think she definitely would have had to lip sync for her life tonight. I mean, I really don't like this at all. I didn't.
Child. Next, and this is not the last look. Next is Chanel.
And she always gonna give countries. She
look at that motherfucking face.
Beat.
Lee, look at that motherfucking face and tell me she didn't. Bitch, Chanel killed this shit. Signature Chanel matches the bottle. No, what is it called? Proportions tee, gown, beautiful, great accessories. None of them distract. Face beat as fuck. Love the way the hair looked. 10 out of 10.
And just has that pop of just like
you catch my eye
with the horns coming out. It's like ooh. It's like I live for this. I really do.
I loved this look. 10 out of 10. Now the last look of the night. It's Miss Van.
So I wanted to like this look. I did. I was iffy on it. I do live that she was kind of going with the theatrics with the gas mask. I don't think I like the dress. I don't like the dress. I really don't.
So this is what I'll say. I don't like the look, but I like that Vanjie did this because I'm so used to body piece or 2-piece or that's it. I like that she went out of her comfort zone and wore a gas mask and at least her arms were covered and she wore long boots. It's like this is the most she's ever did with a look. This is the most she's ever did with a look. And it's bad.
Don't do this.
And it's bad. And that's almost just the issue. So those are my thoughts. Now, Lee, I know they're not doing any eliminations this episode or this season, but we still can. Now, after looking at the looks and thinking about the little dance performance, we just going quickly. Who would have won? Who would have been at the top? And who would have been a chop?
Okay.
First, Angeria. Her look was okay. Performance was good.
Definitely cunt.
I'd say cunt. It's giving cunt for sure. Got Mick. Look was mid. Performance. Don't remember the performance.
It was definitely like, run the mill.
I wouldn't even say camp. I would say child. Girl, you on the brink.
Child. I don't think I would say child.
I'm just thinking. So you think camp?
I think camp.
Okay, I'll give her camp because it was like mid. It was like, you're here. You did what you needed to do. Georges, she created the entire choreography. We didn't get into that. She created the entire choreography, and she did good on the performance.
The runway was definitely okay.
Classic
Georgia. I feel like because of the challenge strength, she deserves camp. She literally choreographed the entire dance.
I agree,
and it was a great performance.
I would put her above Gottmik because of the performance. Like she carried it, and like Gottmik, you were in it. No shade. So I'll put her there. Next is Nina West.
Now, I really don't know what to do with Nina because I didn't hate her look this episode.
Didn't hate the look.
But I don't recall her in the challenge at all.
Forgettable.
Should we leave at camp? Maybe we did.
Bottom of camp?
For sure.
Bottom of camp. Oh, they saying Nina is child.
Nina child? Well, we've consulted with the judges.
We've consulted with the judges. We can put her in child for sure. Plastic Tiara.
I'm sorry.
That's at least cunt.
I think she should go and cunt. Look.
Her performance was good. That was when she had her hair out and the men were carrying her across the stage. I liked her, and I liked her rap.
Her rap was cute, and I'm sorry, I love the runway look. I did.
And I love the runway look. But this is my issue. I love the runway look because I'm thinking her or Angeria. A part of me wants to keep Angeria first because I love the runway look, but it's just at the end of the day, it's just a bra and panties.
Yeah.
So I'm like, at least Angeria had on a actual gown, no shade. Period. So I'm like, cunt after Angeria. What you think though?
I'm down with it.
Boom. Flopsy and
you're not gonna do a drag legend like that.
Roxy Andrews is a chop, legend or not. This was not a good episode for her.
But don't drag her too hard.
She will be
drag her too hard.
She will be lip syncing for her life.
Yeah, Roxy Andrews, your perfume bottle. I can't even think of it.
Oh my god! Because what it was fragrance. It was something fragrance. Let me see. Because I got this. Signature fragrance. Okay. Roxy Andrews, your fragrance might have been signature tonight, but your fit was anything but the sort. Damn, I can't think of it. Either way, she's a chop.
It's always so funny. It's always
lip sync for your life, baby.
You gotta lip sync for your life today, Roxy.
Chanel, that's my mother. I don't know who. Oh, the performance was okay.
Mm-hmm.
The look
she
was.
Ate it up. I didn't like the rap, but she ate up the performance. So she could be mother, but that would be crazy because she wasn't even top 2 for the.
She wasn't top 2. A part of me is like, just cunt because it's like, but she did do good at the. She did do good at the rap.
Mm-hmm. Personally, I didn't like her look enough for it to be cunt. I ain't gonna lie. I liked it, but for it to be mother, I liked it, but I didn't see like episode 2. I already know that's what the mothers are.
Okay, so I kind of want to say bottom of cunt.
I would say head of cunt, or at least
top of cunt. Area. Mid of cunt. Let's compromise. Middle of cunt.
Middle of cunt.
Middle of cunt. Boom. And then we have Miss Vanjie.
Miss Vanjie.
Now the performance was T, but the look was not, so it's giving camp.
I think she's in child.
Because the performance was so good. That's why I'm like bottom of camp, or she's either top of child, bottom of camp. That's kind of
I think top of child. That look was.
I'll do top of child. It was crazy.
So that means Nina and Roxy are lip syncing for their life. Roxy would stomp that bitch out of here.
You think so? I think
Roxy.
I've never seen either.
Roxy lip sync. I've seen Roxy lip sync. I haven't seen Nina lip sync. I just thought it would be good. Now it depends. If they throw some like Broadway song or something like that, you know.
Oh, what was the song? I should have wrote down what the song was. I forgot what the song was for the lip sync for the winner. It was something I loved too. I want to say it was almost on Shrek. I'm gonna figure it out. Give me 1 second. But honestly, it's no shade. I think Nina West would have just went home. Well, that's the thing. I don't think they would have put her in the bottom, even though we did.
Yeah,
I think they would have put somebody else.
This is the reality king of Drag Race.
So she needs to
$1 million bill is what Alessandro said.
And what song is that? It's so familiar. It's in my head, but it's not in my head. But anyways, what the judges actually did was they chose the top two, and they said it was Angeria and Georges. We would have said.
I also agree with for different qualities of the episode.
We would have said it was Angeria and Chanel. Honestly, that don't make that much sense. I like that they chose Angeria and Georges because Georges literally created
the
dance. So it's like I think she deserves in that right. Her outfit wasn't that bad. That's the only reason we brought her down because the outfit. So I see Angeria and Georges being the two who lip sync. And now, from what my understanding, Georges wins 90% of the lip sync she's in.
Yes, but not against Miss Angie. Angeria, but also it's because we and Pharaoh talked about this while watching season 14. Georges and the other queen, Jasmine Kennedy, they get out there on that stage for elimination and they stomp. Okay, they turn it out. But not every song really requires that. And from watching my binge, more songs win by just giving emotion than giving performances because she's dancing. It looks beautiful. It looks great. But are the movements matching the song? Like I remember literally the Latrice Royale's lip sync to Natural Woman. She stood in one spot the entire time and performed it. And it looks like that she was the person singing while the other girl, Kenya Michaels, is flipping and turning and doing splits and backflips. But it's to Natural Woman. So you need to know when to switch it and just give that emotion. Just give that I'm actually here performing this song like it's mine and not just doing choreography to a song. And I feel like that's where Georges, Jasmine Kennedy had fucked up. A lot of great queens, honestly, mess up because they go into that lip sync and think, I just got to turn it. I got to go and do all of these things. But you don't have to do all of that. You don't have to do anything.
Yep. And you know what? I feel like that's exactly what I got from this lip sync because Angeria, I thought Angeria was singing the song myself, damn near.
Yeah.
So I was tuned in for that. I was like, Angeria is literally singing this song. Like, girl, get into that tea. So I loved it. I do think Angeria deserved to win. So what happens is Angeria and Georges both got a what's it called?
Benefactress badge.
Benefactress badge. And of course, the three people with the most at the end end up being in the finale. So that's good for them. Since Angeria stomped Georges out, Angeria actually wins the money for her charity. So $10,000. Georges can't get snipped by the snippers. So Angeria gets the decision to snip someone so they can't win a badge next episode, but they could still win the challenge. And she snips Roxy because she felt like Roxy was a threat. And that slides into episode 2 because when episode 2 happened,
and that's why I'm telling you, girl, Roxy is that girl. Okay. I wouldn't have gave it a snip from this episode, but they know who Mother is.
That's what it is. Because to me, I'm thinking you snip her, she wasn't gonna win anyway. From what I've seen, she wasn't gonna win. But hey, we move. So she snips her. So that means Roxy can't get a badge next episode. And then moving to next episode, we see Roxy come in after all of that. And Angeria explains to her, like, girl, you a legend. Had to give it to you. Thank you. Boom.
And it is just what it is. Like, it's no shame.
That just is what it is. Now, this is another iconic episode, and I don't know if this is how all All Stars are. They just give iconic challenge after iconic challenge.
Yeah, because to go from we had reading is fundamental, and now we're going into
the ball,
and then next episode, snatch games. Like, I'm excited. These are all my favorite challenges.
Mm-hmm. And they combine the ball with the challenge where you have to actually create the thing. What is that? What's that called? Where they actually have to create it. That's the one that Georgia's one where she created her gown.
Challenge.
Yeah, the sewing challenge. They combined it in this one because you have to sew one of the gowns, and then the other two gowns is just
Yeah, because that was controversial because. It's no shade. Georgia definitely came out there with a napkin. It was no shade.
It was,
but she rocked that motherfucking napkin. She did, and that's another thing too. If you're able to give if you're able to give a good challenge performance, and that's the main thing. If you go out there and like I just said, Bianca Del Rio, I really feel like is a testament to that. If you can go out there and embody each and every challenge, you can go to that runway in anything.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, of course, you can't just be terrible on the runway, but like you don't have to really give all of that if you give the challenges. And Georgia's problem was that she wasn't great at challenges. So if she's able to, turn it out over there, then it could really be something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, they said the ball normally has a design element. Okay, period.
Yeah, like I saw, fuck, they change it every year. They definitely change it every year.
So. This challenge is the ball. They said it's a pink ball. Love that. I love when he does the combining the words. That's so cute. So they have 3 looks. One of them is monochromatic, which is just one color. Then it's drag imitates art. So you need to base your outfit off of a famous artwork. And then it's the paintball eleganza. And that's when you have to start with a blank white canvas and then create your dress off of that white canvas. So, boom. Me, I would have lost. I could never.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, talk about getting on. I don't know how to sew. I don't know how to. Like, I feel like I am a very artistic person when it comes to things. Like, I feel like I can think outside of the box. It's just I don't know how to put it together. I'm a very much like I come up with an idea. But the execution, I don't know about her.
Mm-hmm. So they all get to work, and Mick apparently won the ball on her season, which is cunt. Love that for her. Did she win it again?
She won it again.
She won it again.
Undeserved
this time.
my sister Plastique should have got it. My sister Plastique could have got it.
Undeserved this time, but she got it.
Love you.
I will say if they were just choosing one person, I think they would have chose Plastique. Plastique got second twice. Wow. Plastique got second on her season and got milk. Wow. And she should have won both. What a fucking shame. God damn. They playing in my girl face. And then she still got her thing because she was top 2. She still got her benefactress. What a word. So
such a word.
Roxy is helping everybody sew because she's the seamstress of the show. I guess since she's been doing it for so long, she knows how to sew very well. Don't know, but she's helping everybody sew. Love that for her.
Yeah, a lot of girls don't be knowing how to sew.
Vanjie is struggling particularly, and Georges is struggling a little bit. But we had some girls who needed some help for sure. So there's that.
Which I feel like definitely I would not like. It's so interesting how these people are making some of these things without having to sew. I know a lot of people just bring outfits. And then when challenges come, we have to push it together. They struggle the most because they don't have that talent. But I would not get on this show if I don't know how to sew. I would need to know how to sew.
Because I'm going to lose.
But you doesn't necessarily mean you win if you know how to sew, though. So, because the Roxy ain't won yet. No shade.
No shade. So, Ru goes around, he talks to some of the girls. Nina talks about how her story, she told her story in season 11 as well, about how she was getting harassed in college and it was to the point where she was ready to take her own life. And that's why she shows the Trevor Project as her charity to donate to, because the Trevor Project is specifically for LGBT youth who gets who are feeling suicidal. Love that for her. Plastique talks about how her charity is Asian American. What is it? The Asian American Alliance Coalition. So boom, that's cute for her. Asian American Foundation. And it is Asian American Month. So the fact that this comes out during Asian American Heritage Month, that's also tea. And she talks about how
she needs to win.
Cool. Period. This is her month.
And then they played in her face during
the challenge. They didn't know. And
they knew they knew when it was gonna air.
They did. But yeah, she talks about how she went to school with a bunch of white people. And they used to bully her. So that's sad too. It's always a story. And it's like, damn, you girls really be going through shit. I hate that for you. But we move. So we get into kind of the cliques of this season. because there's kind of duos all around because there's 8 of the girls and they're clicked up in duos because Vanjie and Gottmik have this very sweet relationship. They're always joking around. Roxy and Plastique, they friends from before. And Jerry and Georgia's both from season 14. And Chanel and Nina, I mean, they're the older girls. So
the seasoned girls.
This season's the seasoned girls. But yeah, so they all are clicked up, and Chanel has a diary room. And she's like, "Look, I don't know how I feel because I'm not clicked up with someone who's good at the sewing and the seamstress and the stuff. So I don't have that advantage. And if one of them wins, they might snip me." From getting the benefactress badge next episode, and she don't want that because a lot of the girls aren't gonna snip their girl, so it's getting a little strategic in the house, bitch. I don't know.
Yeah, they kept talking about alliances and things like that. I'm like, okay, girl.
Period. Most of these girls are on the Vegas residency together or tour. I saw them together. I saw them together a lot on the on their Instagrams and stuff, so that's cute. Now. Let's get into this runway, bitch.
Oh, that fast again?
Cover
girl. Put some bass video on.
Now, y'all. This runway, I have some opinions. And it's never shade. And I just want y'all to know that. But first, we have Miss Angeria Van Michaels. And I was not gagged. The first look, didn't like the hair. It's like, what were you giving? Disney villain with the hair. And then I didn't really like the color. I feel like the fit itself would have been nice. But I also feel like when it's monochromatica, I want literally everything to be the same color. And I kind of didn't like that the hair was a different color. She has like the white undertones in the dress. It's just this wasn't for me.
Yeah. I didn't necessarily need it to be the same color because, I can see how it's like colors of the same origin kind of mixed together, and I feel like that still fits the theme. But I didn't like the color. I did not like this color. I like it more on the final look than I do the first one. Like the final look gives me Princess Tiana vibe, and I live for Princess Tiana. I live for the second one, but they also said
it wasn't
as out there. It kind of was just very one-to-one to what the actual painting was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate that first look. I hate the wig. I hate the color. I don't like anything about that first look.
And I didn't like the last look that much either. Me personally, I just felt like the dress was too. I don't know. This almost gives season 1. It almost gives like, dang, you doing this on All Stars 9, and this is all your dresses given, and it's no shade. So I didn't really like the last dress either. So for me. I wasn't feeling that much. Next, we got Mick. Now, I will say, she gagged me. I loved her monochromatic look. I really did. It wasn't like my favorite because I always like when they get a little feminine. But it was really good for what she went for. I felt like I loved that everything was purple. I really loved it. The painting. Bitch, my jaw dropped just like Michelle Visage.
Crazy. Especially because as soon as she stepped out, you got the reference point to it. And
I immediately knew.
Jump back to the monochromatic look. That was so at first, especially how I'm looking at them now, these are so put together and they're so unique from each other. I really enjoyed her sense of style.
Yeah, I love it. Honestly,
but that second one, that belongs in the museum.
The dress itself, honestly, give her the win. I'm okay with her winning because this is really amazing. I really, really love this. And then her third look, what I liked about it is I'm remembering the third look, they had to paint it, they had to create it. So she created the slit, she put the strings on the slit, she painted it. I really, really love what she did. I think this was amazing. All 3 looks, and they're so different. I feel like Angeria's were a little, the first and last one were a little similar.
She did deserve the win, girl.
No, she did. I think she did. She really did. She really low-key did.
Because I didn't remember what the looks was giving, but these looks are fucking great looks.
I love this.
She's gonna win this whole game.
Now, hold on. Because there are others. There was another person. So we gotta wait till we get to her. Because we gotta wait till we get to her. Next is Georgia's. Now, especially looking at them all next to the other, it's because what I liked about the green from George's, because someone else does green and it's no shade to them. Fuck it. Vanjie does green, and I didn't like the green that she did because she had a lot of other colors with it. It just looked like a dress she could have got at the thrift store. So in comparison, I like George's green better. She had a theme. It matched her hair. She did a little hair piece, and then she had the little nice breastplates. I like it a little better, and I like it a little better from her first season, but it's still not amazing to me. Her second look,
and like I said, honestly, I think you can see that she's trying to step out of that box that she was in little ways.
Yeah, I agree with the second look.
She's trying to step out of that box. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ooh,
I'm here. Maybe you're breaking up. I don't know. But yes, I love Georgia's second look. But I feel like this is the issue. I feel like she's trying to step out of the box, but she's not. I don't know. I don't know if it's like it's too new to her or it's just she can only go so far. But for me, it's not gagging me that much. But it was cute. It was better than any other look she's ever gave for me. So that's why it was more different than any other look she ever gave for me. So that's why I liked it. And I did love the third look, but she's wearing a bra. So it's like you're wearing a bra. And that's not enough for me, honestly. Next is... Now, this was the first time Nina gagged me. Now, guess which look it is? Because, bitch, I don't know. It's the first one. The other two, not gagging.
Am I back? Hello?
You're here.
Okay, it was breaking up bad. I didn't hear anything you were saying about George's.
Oh, child. Well, for me, you were here. For me, you were here. You were just like not saying anything, waiting, I guess, for it to be. But yes, boom. Nina West, not gagging me.
Yeah. Now, I lived for this first look. I really did. But these last two, it reminds me of All Stars. And I'm just like, well, this is why I'm like, I don't remind me of season 11. And this is why I'm just like, girl, I don't like. Hey, but like I said, I think she just kills in a lot of other areas of drag. So I definitely see it.
I guess.
But I did not like those other two looks at all.
I loved her first look. It actually made me like gag a little bit. I really, really loved her first look. I thought it gave the theme of Monochromatica. I really loved it all. The shade was weird, but once it got up, I was like, okay, it's up now. You look good. I felt like she looked good. I really, really did like her first look. And then the second two were so but ugly. Once again, you belong in a circus. And it's like, I'm sick of it. And it's like, is that all you give? And then, I don't know, the silhouette of the second and the third look are exactly the same. The dress are almost the exact same length. They're just two different colors. It's like she basically did the same thing twice in a row. One was goth and one was circus. And it's like, okay. Is this like,
I like the goth a little bit more, but I hate that last look. I hate that last look so bad. It really is just give circus. But
it looks like Crayola threw up on you.
I think it was Malik. There was like, she does drag focused towards like kids and stuff like that. So yeah, I see why it kind of gives us a little bit.
Yeah, definitely gives childlike. But hey, we move. Ooh.
Now, okay, that's the thing.
And see, this is, I will say,
if they both deserve top two. They deserve top two. They deserve top two because now look at, I forgot how good her last look is. That last look, oh my God. Plastique gives it.
She
serves it up on a platter. I
mean, this is amazing. No, this is amazing.
It looks great. Especially the second look. The second look is just so campy. I'm sorry.
This is a win. But my thing is, y'all were saying earlier, this is not a winner. This is not a winner. I feel like she's getting very creative. Like her first season, it didn't get that much out of the box. I love this second look. I do feel like they all have a similar kind of taste. You can tell it's plastique, but the second look is so campy. She has a big ass fluffy snake looking thing like all the way around her gown. The third one she created herself. I love it. I don't know. I really, really like it. I feel like this is really deserving. I see though, in comparison to Got Mick has some range on her bitch because none of her looks, you might not even know they're from the same person. But this is like, you could tell they're all plastic tiara, but I just feel like they're all great. And that's my thing. I really feel like they're all great. Child. Next we have now, and this is my issue. Lee, this is your girl.
I love that last look.
I don't love the last look. I actually don't like the last look. My favorite look is the second look, and it's terrible. I genuinely think all three of these looks are bad. The judges love the last look as well, though. Yeah, I don't know.
Because it was like, this looked like, the last look like something that you could pull off the racks in the store. And the fact that that was all painted and she created, like, look how it goes from the white to the gray to the black, and she does the accent with the red. I live all of that. And I love what she was going for with the second look. I really do. I don't like that first one. I don't like how it's shut up on her shape. I don't like the middle part. I hate the ropes going up. I don't like
it. Just look all thrown together.
The second one is camp. It's just like, it's not the best. It's not one of her best. But that last look is really, really good in my opinion.
I don't like the last look. And I think it's just because I don't like the coloring of it or something. I don't know. I think she did a good job creating that piece. And I will say they said she created all three of her dresses, and that's not something that any of the other girls did. She made all of these, so that's cute, but I'm just not gagging. I'm sorry, Roxy. Now, who do got me gagging? 2 out of 3. It's Chanel. Now, that painting look,
I'm actually shocked that they didn't put her in top 2, but I mean, it's like she's definitely up there with Plastique and God Makes It Look, but like I could see why she didn't get it, but I can also see why she could have been. Because this second look, I am in love with that second look. It's like it's moving.
Yeah, I love
it. She really, I knew she was gonna eat up that specific part of the challenge, but like it is so, she's so camp. She really is.
Yeah,
I really like that. It's tacky. I think it's cute.
I think the third look is tacky.
The third one is tacky. The first two eat for sure.
The third one is tacky, and the first one I really love the first one, especially because it followed the theme. But honestly, sometimes I get tired of her with the shoulder hip thing. She always do the shoulder hip thing. She kind of did it on her last one too. It's like, girl, get rid of that. But otherwise, I actually do like the first 2 looks a lot. I do like the first 2 looks a lot. But to me, she's third. She's third on the list. The other 2 girls, they ate her up. I'm sorry. Now, who didn't eat nobody up, and it's no shade.
Oh my God. Seeing them like this is really like eye-opening.
It puts it into perspective, doesn't it? Like, she didn't do not one thing. Her best look is the middle one, and it has nothing to do with Starry Night. You would not know she was doing Vincent Van Gogh's Starry Night from that damn dress. Girl, that looks like a piñata. And it ain't even no shade. Like with the ruffles, it has the same texture. It's like, girl, what is this? Or it's almost like a streamer or something. It's like, I don't know. First one was supposed to be monochromatic. Girl.
And that's just a pink, I mean, that's just a green dress.
It's just a green dress from
the green dress. I think my favorite is the second one. But then with the third one.
It is, but it doesn't go with the theme.
Actually, looking at the third one now, because when I first saw it, I didn't think about the fact that they actually painted it. That does look nice. The fact that she did that watercoloring, that actually does look good. But it's just simple. It really is just simple. Like she looks cunt in all 3 pictures, but like it's not giving me all-star. Like I feel like these other girls are giving me that all-star, that elevated look. I feel like she could walk out in season 11 with these same things.
Yeah, I agree. And it's just the second one is my favorite, but it's just not giving the painting that she's supposed to be giving. The first one isn't giving the monochromatic. She was not on theme, baby. The only one that was on theme was the one she literally had to paint. And that was just so simple. So I don't know. It was a no for me. But now that we got 3 looks, let's do our last little ranking, girl. Because for me, it's clear. Look, Angeria's looks, to me, they were kind of mid. It's no shade. The 2 yellow green things wasn't gagging. Honestly, it might be child for me with Angeria.
Yeah,
the 2 yellow greens was a no. The yellow greens was a no.
And there was no challenge this time. It was just the look, right?
It was just the looks. And the middle look was like they said, it was just nothing to it.
Yeah, that was a child for me. For me, it was a child. They were gagging over the first and second, third look. I didn't like it. I'm sorry.
That was a child for me as well. Chanel. She was cunt last time, and she might just be cunt this time. Like, I liked the first 2 looks. I really did. The third one, I didn't really like. So she's either camp or cunt.
Yeah.
She might just be camp a little bit.
Camp. I think she's camp.
She might just be
that last look was not the best. You're right.
She might just be camp. Plastique is mother. Whether mother today, mother tomorrow, mother forever. sorry. That's why I don't understand why y'all saying this girl can't win. She was cunt last round for us, and now she's mother
that's
for
a
me.
mama. That's a mama. I'm sorry. I think every last one of those looks for me was fucking
all three of them.
Like,
top tier drag.
That was crazy. And if she's continuously giving that, I don't see why she doesn't win. But that's the thing. At least she got a badge. She got a badge. So
she got a badge. Now there's 4 girls with badges, so that's good. She one of them. She could get up there. George's, that was child. The weed, I'm not gagged. What was the other looks? That's the thing. Forgettable. Let me go see real quick.
Yeah.
This might be a damn chop. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Nelly, this child is definitely under Angeria. Now looking back, girl, what the fuck was that? It's child under Angeria for me.
I think it's chop.
You think it's chop? Let me go back one more time. Because I liked that she created her last look. It's chop.
At least that's nothing ugly. Like, I feel like, at least, like, no shade, Nina and Roxy, I was like, oof.
That's why I'm like, this might be child because they're all okay. Right? Maybe it's chop. Fuck. I'm gonna put her in chop for now. I really am. And we'll see moving forward. Got Mick as a mother. There's no thoughts on that. Is she more of a mother than Plastique though? Lee, get into this. This or this?
If I wasn't what?
Hold on. This?
Oh, got me.
I think got me.
Got me. Wait, go back again.
Okay.
When you put up side, it's got me.
It's got me. The variety, different colors, different energies. Got one time a painting, one time purple.
It's like that thing when people say, like, okay, the Christ is like a Bentley until a Bentley pull up.
Yep.
It's cunt, it really is. It's high fashion. It's cunt. It's couture. But Mick got that, like, I don't know. It's something to it that really makes it look high class. Like, when you go back to like plastic tiaras, like that second look, that can kind of give costuming a little bit.
It could. And the third look is really, really tea.
Third look is everything.
But it's like got Mick. She's consistent with it. It's always, she could be on a runway. She could be at the Met, regardless. You know, like you said, the middle look. And even the first look, it's almost like, you know, I don't know. So yeah, got Mick. She took it. She took it for me, honey. Next we have, who is this? Miss Vanjie? Girl, definitely a chop. And underneath George's, for sure. There's not even no thoughts on that. That's all that was.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Nina West. I actually have to go back and look at Nina West because I did like the first one. That's a chop.
The laughing is crazy.
That's a chop as well. And honestly, it's under George's. That's why I was like, maybe George's is a child because she's not down here with the scrubs like this now, baby.
Yeah. There's 3 chops?
No, we didn't do Roxy Andrews yet.
Oh, I was going to say.
No.
It's 3 chops?
It's 3 chops. Because this is definitely under George's.
But she's above. I think she's above. Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Let's do it.
Hold on. Go back.
I don't know.
Now, if I say Roxy?
I think all of George's looks are neat. And I feel like Roxy's looks sloppy to me. Damn near all of them. Especially the first one. I'm kind of what, though. I'm not going to lie. Let me go back. Because George's is just like, you're not doing much. But Roxy is like, you're doing a lot and it's not eating. They about what for me? I don't know, Lee.
Yeah.
Chat, we need your help. We need your help. Roxy or George's. So, I'll put them both in child for now, though. So, boom. We got 3. Damn, this was a bad round. Either way, Vanjie and Nina West are lip syncing for their life. Mind you, Nina West was lip syncing for her life last round and already got stumped out. So,
yeah. So, this is Nina versus Vanjie.
Yep.
Nina losing again.
Yep. That's the thing. Nina should have been gone. It really should be Vanjie versus either George's or Roxy, and both of them are stomping Vanjie out. So, it's giving Nina would have went home episode 1, and Vanjie would have went home episode 2.
I'm taking note. I gotta take it down. So
and it's
Nina versus Vanjie, and then Vanjie won. I'm sorry, I'm giving it to Vanjie.
I'm giving it to Vanjie.
Miss Vanjie.
Sure.
But it actually on the episode, the 2 winners were the mothers.
Were the mothers.
Nick and Plastique Tiara.
So they got it right this time.
I'm sorry. I think Plastique should have. They didn't get it fully right. Because I think Plastique should have won that lip sync. That
was a great lip sync.
I felt like, and it was one of those situations where I feel like Plastic Tiara was giving choreography, but I thought it went with the song, like the way it did. Was dropping the hair choreography. Plastic Tiara's hair choreography is nasty. Like she looks great. I don't know.
She definitely should have won that.
She looks great.
She definitely should have won that lip sync. I agree. I don't know why. Maybe they just gave it to Gottmik because they liked her look so much, and she did okay in the lip sync. But based on the lip sync, Plastique definitely should have won that lip sync. I will not let up on that one. But Gottmik gets it. So now Angeria, Georges, Plastique, and Gottmik all have one benefactor's badge, which means only 4 girls don't have any, which is Roxy, Vanjie, Nina West, and Chanel. So they better step their pussy up. Period. Gottmik gets to snip somebody. She thinks comedy is coming up. And a lot of the girls were debating, okay, with the comedy, do we need to snip Nina or do we need to snip Angeria? Because Angeria already has a benefactor badge. And we see Gottmik decides to snip Angeria. She's like, she's already good at comedy and she got this badge already. Snipping her. So Angeria can't get the next badge. And that's how we leave this episode off. Two great episodes, honestly. I'm still tuned in.
It was a great premiere. Like I said, I was scared about the twist at first, but now I'm seated. I'm excited. We're in it for the long haul, bitch. We will be covering Drag Race moving forward. So get your cups.
Get your cups and get into the tea, bitch, honey. Thank you. Very, very great episodes. I'm definitely tuned in for the rest of the season. We'll be back next. What day is this? Saturday? We'll be back next Saturday live with some more RuPaul's Drag Race. Also get into the new shows we're covering. We're covering The GOAT coming up soon. And of course, we're getting into Big Brother 3 for our Big Brother Rewind series. So get into all of that good tea as well. Total Drama Island's coming up and we're going to be covering that as well. And the Survivor finale is next week. So tune in for the Survivor finale as well. And we're also covering the challenge. So tune into the challenge as well. We got shit for everybody. So definitely get into it. And thank you for keeping it real with the kingdom, bitch. We out.